What's up, guys? We are talking about ideas for the Dallas, Texas music industry and Houston music industry. We are going to buy property with nothing on it, and I want every artist to put mansions on those properties. 500 Degrees of Luann was my best album, and I think where we stop having neighbors complaining about music and all of this, we buy property with nothing on it. Everybody's going to put mansions on those property. It's going to be a music affair. We don't have to worry about neighbors. We don't have to worry about anything. I can stay next door to an artist. We can stay next door to an artist. And this is all built on just having 1,000,000 acres, not just having one mansion on one property. Every artist, if I'm a CEO, I will have all of my artists' houses on it. I will want all of my artists to have studios on that property. And we can make this a music affair. We don't have to worry about neighbors and loud music and anything. This six-story music building is a pretty good idea where it's going to work and it's pretty big, but we're gonna need people to maintain. Nobody's not gonna be bigger than the artist, and we're gonna need other people to do other things in this building to maintain this building and maintain the structure of it. And how I want everybody. This is gonna be able. When I went in the Galleria Mall in Dallas, Texas, the Galleria Mall, the people in the Galleria Mall said it was a good idea. The people in the Plano Wooded Mall said it was a good idea. The construction workers said it was a good idea. The people on the train, the people I talked to, and the kids, things said it was a good idea. I got the support from everybody, but I didn't like it when I started interacting with some of the people in there, the youngins. Oh, that wouldn't work because they were just selfish in their ways, and that didn't work. And I believe if I go to LA Film Production and I go somewhere else, I wanted people ideas. What can we make the music build? What else can we put in the music building to make it work? And I didn't get that feedback from everybody. I expected the people in the business to tell me they gave me good back feed at the Galleria Dallas Mall and at the Woodland Mall in Plano and on the train. But everybody else out in the streets, I wanted their input on it. And they didn't give me that. It's a bunch of selfish people that ain't gonna work, this and that. But this building is gonna have tattoo shops, hair salons. They're gonna be able to expand dance studios, and it's like a gym. Say if we have a gym, I want to buy 100 pads, 100 Apple pads, 100 tablets, and on that dance floor. And like when you're going doing suicides around the gym, when you're doing suicides, right? You're doing not suicides. You're walking around the gym, right? I want to put the stands all around the gym in the dance room. And this is going to be for every music building across America. And this is going to be for the dance people. We don't have to hold nothing. Tablets going to be standing all around the dance floor section. We are going to nail dance stands to the floor on the gym like a gym floor. And everybody is going to be able to dance. But also, the pads are going to be nailed to with the stands, and we're going to be able to interview people. We're gonna be using Buzzcast Live Me. I told Yellow Breezy, look, MO3 tried to tell you about me, your ego. Y'all on Instagram, y'all on YouTube, y'all on this and that, y'all connecting with each other. I'm connecting with people all over. Live Me, Buzzcast. And I just got back on Live Me because I've been networking with a lot of people and I've been doing a lot of things. You're not gonna be able to find me on your Yellow Breezy. I watch you. I watch MO3 talk to you, and you called him a liar. And I'm watching your behavior. I've been watching everybody behave with Ti. Everybody's. You terrorize me to get away, but that's not. This is now, and this is the thing. We are going to buy a property. Said UGK have this. Bun B have this property. He's gonna have UGK Island. And I want in this music building, it's gonna have Bun B restaurant in it. And it's the studio. People gonna be able to bring people food in the music building, in the studio. You're gonna be able to bring. You're gonna have a. When I walked in McDonald's, and I observed from McDonald's, you don't have to go to the register. You can actually go to that little thing, and that's what I want at Bum B for this music building for Bum B. That's what I want in the studios. I want people to be able to bring the food to the artists. We can have a subway, we can have everything and dance floor, different things. There's going to be tattoo shop, there's going to be hair salons, and barber shops going to be able to come in there. We are going to make this a music family. It's going to be so much creativity with this for this music building. If I'm signed to Bun B, I can't be bigger than him. I have to stay humble, right? And that's how I have to understand. And I know I'm shining with him. If I'm signed with him, I know I'm going to shine with him. It's going to take me a while to get my jewelry up. It's going to take me a while to get more stuff up and things. But you got to show consistency, and you're going to have to work hard for it. And you're going to have to do what you need to do. You know, you're going to have to find other things to do besides that and maneuver. And I think I got a gaming music mansion house that I also want to do where I'm going to have people pay us pay each person, and we're going to be able to set things up in the gaming mansion, mansion. And I want to direct, you know, you got radio station, we got everybody else, but the plan is to connect with everybody on different apps and network different. I had something for Church in the City, I had an idea for them, and I think I haven't really told them about it yet. What I want to do, the Church in the City, is the idea why I had, because this will put the kids on the map to help them out. Yeah. And this will put everybody in the Church in the City that's doing that. And I think we just not should have communication with the people this on YouTube. And you're typing on YouTube, we doing live chat, and we gotta wait till a reply. I want to do face to face. I want to do this on so every network have changed. Everything in these things have changed. So I want to be on different apps to do different things. And I think that's where we can be more powerful at in this game and music manager builder, where I can maneuver at and move it. You know, one thing when I was in Dallas in 2019 at the Galleria Mall and at the Willowbend Mall in Plano, I did nothing without people family. I talked to them while they was in front of their mom. And Governor Abbott, you can ask everybody, go look at the tapes. I tell them, go look at, I did, when I was in that Willowbend Plano Mall, I did everything. I talked to everybody. I did nothing without them. You know, I talked to them first. And, you know, a lady told me in Willowbend Mall, you know, I had to go talk to the main office in Willowbend Mall before I started talking to everybody. And I already told her about the idea. She said, Hubert, we can have a big building and the thing to be the thing. She said, we don't care about the money. Money ain't nothing. Money ain't nothing, you know. And when you're out there talking about your idea, in 2019, I was able to talk to people about this. You know, talk to people in Dallas County about it. I was even talking about coming with a studio, putting a studio in the jailhouse, knocking Royal down, but that could never happen. We can never have a studio in the jailhouse and breaking something down. Our government won't allow that. So, do we want to allow that to actually put a studio, knock a jail cell down and put a studio in there? And that's the idea what I came up with people. You know, they never allow that to happen. They have boxing, they have everything. But I was talking about knocking a jail cell down and breaking something down and putting a studio up in the Texas, Dallas County jail. And people that would be monitored. And I was discussing, but that would never happen. Governor Abbott and state officials would never let that happen. It was just an idea. It was just an idea that I had with the cellmates breaking tearing one of the jail cells down, and we put in the studio where people record. Because BG from New Orleans, he's in jail and he recorded with Hot Boy Turk, and Hot Boy Turk says the reader, and he did it on the phone, and he was on the song on the phone, and it's a way to do that. But if they really had a jail knockdown, we knocked something down in the jail, and we actually put a studio in there where people can record in the jailhouse. I know, and everything. That would be good, But I got a plan for everybody in Houston and everybody else around the world. It's gonna be. Then also, I was talking to people on Likey. I was talking about a Disney Channel network bringing Orlando, Florida, letting them come in here, signing a deal with them. A kid was from Houston, and I was telling him about a Disney Channel, Texas Disney Channel network, where Disney come to Texas, and I think that's where we can do shows in Dallas, and Dallas can be Disney, can be putting forward. While we can have so many things in Dallas. And no, I've been here since Dallas, Texas, and I want to tell you, I've been here since Dallas, Texas, and been here since Katrina. And I went to middle school out there in the middle school out there in Plano, and I came to Newman Smith. I graduated Newman Smith, and I played football on my first year. I had an asthma attack. I was with asthma. Me and my brother got asthma, and I remember the coach told my brother. I talked to my brother the first time with Big Nick at Newman Smith High School, and I told my brother, "Do you remember what the coach told my brother? Coach told you, let me teach him, let me show him, let me guide him." The coach wanted to guide me. My brother wanted to show me how to tackle a quarterback, but that coach at Newman Smith was Big Nigga. I called out me that. Let me show him. I took drama when DJ Khaled was talking about me. I took drama and acting, and I wanted to show people on different apps what I can do. I took drama in Newman Smith, and I do all of this. But people in Dallas County was talking about last year, all you do is care about that hoe and that money. No, I want you to know our relationship. Before I met Marissa Catholic, I was in a relationship with Sabina. You gotta know me and her history. Marissa didn't find out because of Sky friend Hayden. Her friend Hayden talking shit about our relationship, jealousy in the relationship. So you can't speak on me and Marissa's relationship. Y'all broke that. A Dallas female model broke that relationship up. And Mirza lied to me. And Mirza said something about, I know what you're hearing. I see this girl that's getting paid by a Dallas rapper. And so I had to tell my friend Samantha and Dallas Talent, turn it down. You turn off the light. I'm going to turn it off in a few. I had to tell him, turn it down a little bit. And I had to say those things. I had to tell him to stop, you know, he lied to me, say I don't know what you hearing on the streets. And I see this girl in Dallas on Facebook messaging you and telling lies. But I told Rick, and he in Oak Cliff right now. I told Rick, I'm promoting my music and I'm doing my thing because this is Rick. Me and Rick gotta then understand. So when I play my music on here with y'all, and we gonna play one of my music, I'm doing this for Rick because me and Rick got a great understanding. And I think that's where that needs to be at. But I told her, Trap Boy Freddie said he loved rap, he hit the politics. I said, Tum Tum don't even remember Miss Unique. I used to be on the phone. We all used to be on the phone with Miss Unique. And Tum Tum used to get ready to do song with Miss Unique and Corey B and 7 Up and them. People in Texas want to be on that song. If it won't be, people in Texas won't be on that song if it won't be for me and somebody breaking up. And I'm not proud of it. We leaving those things alone. And I realize what I want. It's too much jealousy. I've been in this relationship, and women don't know how to teenager. They've been intimidated. They've been jealousy. They let jealousy overrun the relationship. You let words affect you, of others affect the way you feel about somebody. And I think I need a man just can't be strong, but women need to be strong as a man. And I need to have that in my life. And I don't want to, I would like to date someone like Taylor Swift, and I think she'll be a powerful. I don't want to date no street woman, anybody with that. I need somebody that can see all the ends. And I said I did this artwork on my TikTok. If you go to @Hubert HUBERTS31, when I'm holding rings, and I said I want a marital relationship when the spiritual side is open. We talked about this on live when in 2019 when we talked about people's spiritual side not being open, and they have problem, but my spiritual side always open. We see things, but they let words affect. The reason why we are traumatized in life because we block what we see. We don't acknowledge what we see, and we are traumatized by those things. Stop blocking it and holding it back. That thing just happened, and you need to acknowledge what you see. You can't heal if you don't acknowledge it. You have to acknowledge it. Wake up to what you wake up to what you see. Wake up to what you've been through and embrace that change. Embrace what you need to. One day when I'm standing outside and I go outside, I close my eyes and I breathe with the wind and I breathe in and sometimes I go in the grass. Sometimes I do. I just and I hear the birds and I hear the trees. Yeah, yeah. And I hear the birds and I hear the trees and I do all of that. Yeah, and I hear the birds and I hear the trees. Yeah. Huh? Go pee. You don't need me to go pee. Cut on that light. You like you need me to go pee. You a big boy. You want to cut on that light. Go cut on that light. Yeah, guys. Sorry that I'm leaving the broadcast, but that is the thing with that situation. You let intimidation happen. You let people. I worked at U-Haul for 5 years, and me and this girl tried to connect, and I watched one of my employees intimidate her. Why you turning off lights in here, boy? Turn that light back on, and go cut off that light in the bathroom. No, it's still on. Hubert, get up and turn off that light. I'm not your maid and yours. Go turn it on. Go turn it off. All right, I got something for you. We're not going outside tomorrow. We're gonna stay inside. We stand inside. Stop cutting off. Stop cutting off lights, man. Light switching. Turn the lights off. No, I want the light on. Dude, I'm not allowed to do this with you, man. Don't touch that. I told Obama said something sticking by the rules. I'm not allowed to stick by racism rules. I'm not allowed to stick by why society want me to fail. Society don't want you to be, society wants you to be alone. Some people have so much hatred in this world. We're gonna talk about they don't want you to be happy. There's so much hatred and they hate to see you happy. And they will try to stop you from being with your kids or anything because they want you to fail. And God said, when you know racism, I said, I told Joe Biden to refuse to stick by racism rules. And you want me to suffer because with your community racial profiling. I told Governor Abbott and Patrick, I said, let's talk about what was in McDonald's, what was said. That girl wanted to get to know me. I'm going to tell you about love for me. Love when I wake up to a girl every morning, every evening, every night. Love is for me when I can kiss her on her face 5 times. When I can kiss her on her lips 5 times. When I can kiss her on her cheeks 5 times. when I can kiss her on the breast 5 times, when I can kiss her on her stomach 5 times, when I can kiss her between her legs 5 times, when I kiss her down at 5 times. I want to do that every day, every evening, every night. That's love for me. When I can enjoy my woman and kiss her cheeks and see different smiles, facial expressions about her. And I think that's what things is. And I think Hubert, and we talk about depression. We're going to talk about depression because when I'm depressed, you know, I put my hand on the wall. And before I'm trying to get up in my bed, I've been in a relationship for 4 years, and 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 I miss this girl Sabina so much. My heart is down, and I'm not really, but my heart is dripping. The love I miss her, my heart is dripping. So I tell God, I gotta keep going. I know I love her and I miss her, and I know we can never be together, but I have to keep going. God, even though my heart is dripping, even though my heart is dripping for her love and missing her so much, and my mind said, but I have to keep pushing. The heart is dripping, the heart is leaking, and it's dripping in many ways. But I talk to God, and God get me right up, and I say, God, I know I gotta keep going. And God picking my spirit right up. But God said, you're gonna have higher power of love. You're gonna have higher power of doing things the way you want to do it. And you're gonna have somebody that understood you more and not gonna take jealousy aside and be able to understand you more. And you haven't met that yet. You haven't met that quality woman yet. And I think that's where I want to go here, and I haven't made that meet the movie set and do the things that I want to do. So that's the things between those things. But I want to let people know love is for me. I thought about if I have a mansion, I want to have a mattress party. We ain't gonna. It's not gonna be sexual. It's not gonna be anything. I would like everybody to bring their mattress. When I had my old partner, when I was in a relationship, in an open relationship, and I stayed in this apartment on Trinity Mills in Carrollton over there. And I stayed in Ladera. It changed its name. I used to move my bed to the porch, and I put my cover out, make up my bed, and I do it. And I would sit on the porch with my ex, or in an open relationship, my baby mom that I'm not talking to no more, with my open, and we just sit on the porch and stare at the stars. We got our blankie. I want to have a magic part. Everybody have their thinking cap on. And that'd be the best thing to have a mattress for. And you're in the backyard having mattress backyard party. That can be the greatest thing. Everybody just sitting in the backyard. And a good time in Texas to do that, in Dallas, is to do that in September and October. The wind is just nice. It's not too cold. It's not too hot. That is the goodest time to enjoy that type of party when you're doing that. That is the goodest time to do that. You know, you know, one thing I realized, and I don't care about disability, I realized when I was in an open relationship and when I was in the bed and I did threesomes, and I realized something with that. I've been pushed. I had sex once, and she like, yo, we gonna go again. You better not give up on me. We was being pushed to the max. I said I was being pushed. If I'm being pushed, I was being pushed in the bedroom. I was being pushed to go the distance. And love is like for me, when I wake up to a woman, I don't care if you're on tour, I don't care if I'm off a tour, whatever that is. I want you to ask me what bath water that you want me to run for you. Let me kick your shoes off. People don't know what shoes you want, what things you want. And things you need to do for your woman after those things. Cook. I didn't show people I know how to cook. People from Walmart that watch me on Facebook, and at 2996 they see me cook. The people that I got into conflict with, and I'm at the Justice Department. They was on my Facebook in the deli, and they seen me cooking through these things and all of these things. And when I came back, and me just being on there, and even when I was in Atlanta on UP Live and on my Facebook, I'm showing people that I can cook and do these things. And I had some of the Walmart employees at 2996 on my Facebook, and they can see the things that I can cook, that I can do this thing. I was at the hotel when the hotel was fights was breaking out. I had on different apps. I was on Live Me and the rest of it. I was showing people that I could cook and do these things. Now the Justice Department got those things. But people, fights was breaking out at my hotel. And people in Texas and Carrollton, and they trying to lie about it. Tried to stop me from having a voice. And I think that's not right. Yo, you got your platform off of terrorizing. God said, I want what you took from me. I have to do this with the, when I went to court in May the 17th, the DA tried to tell me, I want them to hear me. I filed the civil rights claim. We don't care. You don't care about my motherfucking life. You don't care about my life. You put my life in danger. When I sat on those things with those handcuffs on that ground, the people that were terrorizing me passed me. But I don't know if the Carrollton police can see. They looked at me. This community is always one-sided. Everybody want to believe one side of the situation. And that's what we got with Governor Abbott and the rest of the state of Texas. You're listening to one side. Get that person to tell what side or what happened. When I was in Addison and I got out, and they said, thank God. No, why you saying thank God for it? And I'm the one, the victim of it. Racism was in Browns. Something wasn't wrong with the spirit. The spirit behavior wasn't right with the employees at the register. I got all of that attention to come to McDonald's. What are you doing? Yellow Breezy, I did not call to be you. I called about a building. The streets want us to be a victim. They call them people in the business of Texas. They're going to call you a snitch and you're a rat. No, because these niggas passing money and dick to you. And these businesses not paying you enough. And y'all, as long as these rappers passing dick and money to you and cash apping you hoes, y'all will portray everything that you stand for. God said you had to have lying money than truth money. You had to accept money from Yellow Breezy and Trap Boy for their footwork, lying money than truthful money. Then you want to be a hypocrite because you can't accept I killed the fly. Then truthful money. You don't know what you want to do. So understand these things of what you call it. I studied the business. And I'm not going to tell it on YouTube, but OGP Weed them a liar, man. Y'all don't know what to call me. Stupid, retarded. I work for somebody. Go ahead, man. Stop with the lies. Stop with the lies. Stop with the answer to nobody. But y'all don't know how to make hip hop fun. Hip hop can be the dangerous business because you don't know how to make hip hop fun for the next generation. What? You want me to what? So you want me to push your bed? Which way? Which way? So nobody wants you to win a thing, but you terrorize me, man, and that's not fair. I won't always belong to you. And I know this industry. I know every industry. And I'm suing every. Man, go ahead with that, man. Okay. OGP, man. Look, man. Come on, man. The people that know me, I told people on Facebook, interview Kevion, interview people. Bam. I took drama, man. Nobody wants to deal with that, man. Nobody wants to deal with lies in the streets and lies and behavior. You terrorize me. Nobody using me. You know what I'm saying? Nobody using me. But when the mayor abused his power in Dallas and when the news called me a nobody, let's talk about one of the news stations called me a nobody. We're going to talk about that in Texas, pretending to be someone. And I gave ideas to people. And, and these radio stations in Dallas still being racist. And these news stations still being racist. I was in Dallas County and the CBS News. He just looked at me and rolled his eyes sitting on the counter of the Dallas courtroom last year and this year. That was last year, this year. He's CBS in Dallas. He just looked. Go ahead with that behavior. I called about Dallas dark behavior. And the community turned on me because I'm sticking up for y'all. Go ahead with that. And I told the Justice Department what's going on. No, but you want to call a nigga a snitch because you can't stand up for your community. You can't stand up with these dark people doing to you on a train in the bus. And I'm willing to call the news and give my opinion because I've been here since Katrina. I went to catch the bus in front of Newman Smith. And these dark spot behave, they've been behaving themselves for years. You know, dishonesty been disgiven. The Mary A. Johnson said something. You said I got an education. Some people don't believe in the system. You're abusing the system. We've seen how me paying attention to the system, how they behaved in the courtroom and Judge Kennedy. And I told the President Joe Biden that Judge Kennedy must be penalized. I want them to lose their job. They tried to break my mindset in Dallas courtroom. I told the Justice Department, who had their eyes on the quarterback? Who had their eyes on the quarterback? Who had their eyes on the quarterback? They're trying to lie. One like girl on live, nigga gonna talk about when you lying. You trying to lie. Y'all know what y'all did. And everybody trying to come up. Y'all look here, baby. You playing catch up. The news trying to use Yellow Breeze and them Trap Boy Freddy, Texas music. You playing catch up. But the streets want to lie, man. No, you playing catch up. Oh man, we ain't talking about it. No, I'm just being honest with you.